On December 14th, officers from the Northern Lancaster Regional Police Department were dispatched to a residence in the 300 block of Indiantown Road in Clay Township for several subjects that were the victims of a home invasion burglary that were found to be bound and left inside the residence. Officers arrived and found that there were a total of 3 victims ranging in age from 84 to age 90, all female, who were assaulted and bound after they were victims of a robbery by an individual who was described as a white male in his 30s, who was attired in a blue suit and had brown hair, medium build, about 5 feet 10 inches tall, and who was operating a blue Dodge Durango. No registration was available for that vehicle. The individual was determined to have entered the residence under pretenses of being an insurance salesman. After he entered the residence, he used force upon the residents, 2 elderly females, who were later joined by a 3rd female who came to the residence and was assaulted by the intruder as well. All of the individuals were left in the residence securely bound and unattended for a period of several hours. We believe that the crime began between 9 a.m. and 10 a.m. and until the time of discovery at around 4:30 p.m., 4:20 on Friday afternoon. One of the elements that emerged during the investigation was the fact that the crime scene was directed towards members of the Mennonite faith and not necessarily towards the individuals themselves. They were beaten, they were bound, and they were stunned multiple times using an electronic incapacitation device. So this is a very brutal crime, one at which we do seek to apprehend an individual who is responsible for this event. The criminal investigation at this stage encompasses a multidisciplinary approach. One of the essential things that we've done was to reach out to the faith community to ensure the protection of the members of the Mennonite community by an awareness of the targeting of their community for attack. The second thing that we've done was to reach out to a broader interdenominational committee that we have access to make them aware of the attack. And as soon as we have the availability on Monday, the Pennsylvania Human Relations Commission will be notified, since this does meet the definition of a hate crime. In addition to that, the Lancaster County District Attorney's Office has been involved in the investigation from the outset. Upon arrival at the scene, our officers made notification to the District Attorney's Office to keep them apprised of the investigation and our determinations. In addition to that, specialized testing was required at the scene because of the use of noxious household chemicals that were spread throughout the scene on various surfaces to ensure the safety of the responding officers who were collecting physical evidence, and to further assist in the treatment of the victims. It was determined that the chemicals did contain several organic compounds that were not to be considered volatile, despite the fact that we did have a chemical distribution over the scene. There was no need for any specialized breathing or other barrier protection measures. The information was then forwarded to the medical providers who were treating the victims. Each of the victims was admitted to the hospital overnight for treatments of injuries sustained in the event. Each of those victims displayed traumatic injury from blunt force trauma, as well as multiple applications from the incapacitation devices. We would ask that anyone that has information related to this crime to contact the Northern Lancaster County Regional Police Department, either through the Lancaster County community-wide Emergency Operations Center, or they can reach us at nlcrpd.org or our office at 717-733-0965.